back in studio.
Yes.
So.
Well, now it's time to go out to Tom, who is live from Hy-Vee.
Yeah, Tom, how are things going over there?
Things are going fine, and we're going to find out what's cooking at Hy-Vee. And of course, the best person to talk about that with is Amanda. She is the corporate dietitian. Good to see you again.
Always good to see you.
And I think we're going to talk, I told you a little earlier, if you're going to talk vegetables, zucchini is the last word in vegetables.
Yes, I love that tagline.
Yeah, and you're going to make something that's really delicious and good for you, and it's a taste treat for many people. It really is.
Absolutely. So we're going to be making keto-friendly zucchini bread. It's a recipe from our Seasons magazine, and you can also find it at Hy-Vee.com. Just click that recipe tab and search keto zucchini bread. So this is going to be lower carb. It's going to have some protein, some medium chain triglycerides in it to boost your metabolism, and you could enjoy this at any time of the day. So
are those some of the values of zucchini?
So zucchini is a lower carb vegetable. It actually is loaded with potassium, which is really important for your blood pressure and kidney health. Yep, so it's also going to have vitamin A, so really good for your immune system, and it's one of our hydrating foods. So foods like zucchini, watermelon, cucumber, those are all really important to get in the summer.
Great for like now when it's so hot.
Yes.
Have you just zucchini's right there for you.
Get the zucchini.
Okay, how are we going to start this?
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to add about a cup plus 3/4 cup of almond flour. I'm actually using our Good Graces Hy-Vee brand.
Okay.
Which is our Hy-Vee brand of gluten-free products. So it's a budget-friendly, gluten-free line. So you'll check that out. They have a little bit of everything.
Right. If your diet is gluten-free, this is a great place to find a lot.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And on Wednesdays, it's Wellness Wednesday in our health market, so you'd get an additional 10% off, which is huge. So now we're going to add some baking powder, cinnamon, and a little bit of salt. And then next, I'm adding Swerve. So this is what's going to make it a little lower in carb as well.
Right.
It's a sugar substitute, but
Still get the sweetness in there.
And it's not artificial. It's actually extracted from root vegetables and some fruits. So it is a safe one to use, and it's not going to have any GI symptoms like you would see in some of those artificial sweeteners and sugars and things like that. So this would be a great option. It measures 1-to-1 just like if you were baking. And then I'm just going to toss my dry ingredients together.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you whisk our wet ingredients, which are a tablespoon of vanilla and 3 eggs. And
good, because I saw brown in here and I'm going, wait a minute.
What's wrong with these eggs over here? Nope, they're A-okay. And then after those are whisked, then I'll let you add that in with our dry ingredients.
This is one of the few things I tend to be able to do. I can whisk an egg.
Yes, it's a good step. I bet you're good at making omelets.
I make real good scrambled eggs.
You do, and that's about it. Well, you can add zucchini in your next bit of scrambled eggs. And you can even add them grated. So I'm going to show you how to grate a zucchini. I just take a cheese grater. And if you have an attachment for your KitchenAid, you can certainly do that. But you're just going to grate away, and that's all you do.
That's pretty simple.
Yeah, pretty simple.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, so you'll do that.
Did you want me to pour this in?
Yep, go ahead and add that in. And then, after we get that in, I'm going to pull my bowl over here.
All right.
And then I'm just going to stir this all till it's well mixed. And then we're going to fold in the walnuts and the zucchini.
I was waiting to hear that word.
Yes.
Fold.
Yes. So we're going to fold that in.
Explain what the difference is between mixing it all up and folding it up rather.
Yeah, great question. So folding it, you're literally going to fold it over. So basically we're going to add the ingredients and then kind of lightly fold over the dough from the bottom and lift on top and kind of press down.
Okay.
You don't want to continue to mix too much because an over-mixed baked item is going to make it really tough and dry and not as bouncy.
That's why you do it. Okay.
Yes, so that's why you do it.
I didn't even realize that.
And then we're adding some walnuts. So this is some really a good omega-3 fatty acid. So great for heart health, blood pressure. If you need to boost your good cholesterol, that's a good item to include. So we're just going to add that in. And then I have a loaf pan right here. It's pre-greased. And I have just a little bit of parchment paper at the bottom of it.
Yeah, see?
And then we would just add our mixture to the pan, and then I have some finished slices
Which
over
I'm real
here.
glad that. All right, I'm gonna
So
bring
we don't
these
have to
over.
wait, because we would want to bake this in the oven on 350 for about 50 to 60 minutes. So it does take some time.
But there, I mean, here's your finished. You know, it's a piece of the zucchini bread,
Zucchini bread.
and of course, you can't put zucchini bread in front of me without me tasting
Yes,
it. So
it's one of my favorite recipes. If you have so much zucchini in your garden you don't know what to do with it, scoop up this recipe at Hy-Vee.com or pick up a Seasons magazine
there it
in
is
store.
right now. This is really good.
I'm glad you like it. I love it.
Very good. So you see, that's just part of what's cooking at Hy-Vee. We'll be back in a little bit and tell you about the troublesome toddlers you may have from time to time and how to deal with that. All right?
All right.
Back to you
see
guys.
Soon.
All right, thanks, Tom. Amanda always has the best, like, healthy recipes.
Yes.
I don't eat healthy, but she makes me want to eat
Okay, well, I
healthy.
do, and I love their gluten-free selection, so I
Yeah.
always appreciate that.
So go check out Hy-Vee.
All right, well, coming up, book club is